Brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Well, long story short, we just found the Ramsey show here about a week ago.
Wow. Congratulations and welcome.
Trying to get out of debt.
Yeah.
And as we were sitting down and going through getting our debt listed, smallest to biggest, to start the baby steps, I had found some debt the wife's been hiding from me over and over again. Credit cards, mainly.
How much?
And she is... Well, we have one maxed out credit card for about $1,000, and the biggest disappointment is it's actually maxed out on McDonald's because it was connected to her app, and we had paid this credit card off twice since June. Thought we had gotten rid of it. She told me she had closed it out, and
that's a whole lot of combo meals.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Was she sneakily going behind your back to McDonald's?
Yeah.
And not telling you?
I didn't say that.
Oh,
it was just, she works really early in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And just stopping and getting breakfast burritos and stuff. It's easier to pay on the app, skip the line, head to work, and it just got out of control.
Okay, so you thought it was coming out of the debit account, your debit card or your bank account, and it was actually on a credit card.
So was this malicious? Did she know that it was not tied to the cards that you were aware of?
No,
or was it an
I was aware
honest
of the
mistake?
Card, but I thought it was closed out. But she just says that out of habit, being it was still connected, there was that line of credit there. She has very big problem with spending. And recently, because of this, we sat down, we talked, and we have decided that I am going to take over the financial side with bills and stuff.
Okay, great.
Normally, she paid hers, I paid mine. And I am taking over, and then we've got a budget set where we can put money in savings. We can start hitting all this, and really we've got, without mortgage, $16,000 now with that credit card, with our joint credit card, some medical bills, and a 401k loan.
What's your combined income?
Hey, sorry for the interruption. This is important. No one likes to think about dying, but one day your family will have to deal with everything you leave behind. So the question is, will it be easy or a total nightmare? That's where Knockbox comes in. Knockbox is a kit with 15 categories and clear instructions that give your family an organized plan, so they're not sifting through old paperwork and guessing passwords and dealing with lawyers. So leave your family memories instead of a mess. Grab your Knockbox kit today at knockbox.com/Ramsey for the best discount available. That's knockbox.com/Ramsey.
What's your combined income?
Combined income is about $1,900 biweekly. We each make about $44,000 a year.
Okay.
So
what's your question for us?
I'm a math and numbers guy.
Yeah.
How can I go about this to include her, to help her with taking over the finances? I want to be able to include her and hopefully maybe show her the numbers and the best way to go about it, taking on all the finances, but yet help her so she can eventually, hopefully, control money a lot better by herself.
Well, I think, number one, we have to realize that this is not you're not the chaperone here. You are as guilty of making a lot of stupid decisions as we all are. So I think this needs to, you lead first by going, hey, I have not done a good job handling money. I haven't done a good job leading us in this area. I want to work together on this. Here's what that's going to look like. Do you agree? We're going to meet weekly for a budget meeting. We're going to track every transaction. There's going to be nothing hidden. Everything's got to be on the table if this is going to work. Are you in? Do you feel the unity and teamwork in that conversation versus I'm taking over? Because clearly you can't be responsible for, very different condescending tone on that second one.
Yes.
And so if you want to get her on board, it's going to start with you leading with empathy and creating a vision for what this is going to look like, and then her agreeing, yes, I agree to that. Great, now we can actually set some accountability based on what we agreed to in the past.
Okay.
Which means
so
we have cut up all credit cards.
Talk about that.
Have all credit cards been cut up and closed?
Hers, yes. Mine, no, not yet.
And why is that?
Just haven't done it, I guess. It is definitely Definitely something I want to do. I want to get rid of it.
If I'm the wife and I see you still with your credit cards open, I'm going, whoa, butter. Like, how are you going to be over here telling me how it's going to go, but you won't even cut up your own cards?
Yeah, Zachary, if I might, and I don't want you to feel attacked at all, but I just am getting a sense that there's a real reason why you haven't done it for your own cards yet. What is it? Because when you paused, I've just done this enough. I got the 10,000 hours. What's going on? There's a reason.
So right now, the way I use my credit card, right or wrong, I mean, I have all my auto pays come off of it because they were living paycheck to paycheck.
There it is.
And my goal is to have money in the account so that we don't have to do that.
Gotcha.
And
okay, so let's own that. So let's own that. So when George asked you, you were like, oh, I don't know. No, you know exactly why you haven't done it. And you haven't fully submitted to the idea of a budget, and actually every dollar that's why we call our budgeting app Every Dollar. You haven't submitted to that. You need to download it. In fact, you know what? We'll do you one. What can we give him, George?
Let's give him Every Dollar premium for a whole year.
There you guys, we're going to get you started.
It'll connect to your bank account. Here's what you're going to do. Cut up the cards, and you can set up auto pay on your debit card.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a little bit of homework for you to do, and she can sit there and you can walk her through it. So she has total awareness about here's where all the bills are, here's how I pay them. Bring her into it instead of saying, hey, I'm going to handle it, you step away.
Right.
Let her be a part of it.
And in that process, say, hey, babe, here's the deal. In me leading us now and doing this, like, we're not using credit cards, so if we don't have it budgeted for Mickey D's burritos and what do you call them? Hash browns?
Hash browns, yeah.
I almost said hush puppy. I got seafood on the mind.
Yep. That's,
but
like Long John Silver's.
Babe, there is no wiggle room on this. Do you understand? Like, I'm not trying to control you. Like, we're in this together. And so if we budget $50 a month for McDonald's, that's it. And I don't know how far that'll get you.
Well, I feel like maybe we got to start eating at home and cooking together.
I knew
as a
you
family.
were going to say that while we're in debt.
I'm the fuddy-duddy.
Well, no, I'm just trying to teach a little bit. Here you come over the top with a rule.
I got all fired up.
Go ahead, scream at them. You're not going to see the inside of a restaurant until when?
Well, Zachary, I just think if there's a commitment that we're both not going to eat out, it changes the game. And so then there becomes an inherent accountability. And so if you guys get on that budget every single week, sit down, track your transactions against your one checking account that is shared, that's going to create some momentum for your money and for your marriage. I think this communication is only going to help the marriage.
I think so too. Zachary, love that you just joined us a week ago. Hang on the line. We're going to get you taken care of with Every Dollar. You guys can do this. Love that you two want to work on it. Sounds like there's some harmony here early on, and that's all it takes to work. All right, real quick before we go to the break, if you're going to cheat at McDonald's, what's the one item you get? Because you're Mr. Budget. It's on the dollar menu for sure.
I'm going value menu, Ken.
I got you pegged for a cheeseburger. You just wanted a snack wrap.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's fries for me.
Create your free Every Dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.